Hey guys, welcome back to Maxwell Meadows. I'm Trevor, and this afternoon we're just walking out here, letting the chickens out, and letting them get their fresh greens in, get their salad, and as you can see, that rooster's chasing off another rooster who's trying to get a hen right now. That's an everyday thing. One rooster tries to get him some, and the other rooster won't let him. But anyways, no, I just want to talk today about this drought we're going through. We're in North Alabama, and we're not used to having dry conditions like this in the springtime, this time of year. Normally we get a lot of our rainfall in the springtime, and by late summer we start hitting that dry period or drought. We had a really bad one about 2 years ago, but we're not really used to having dry weather like this early in the year, so it's kind of got me concerned. But who knows, we could have downpours, May through June. We may have a wet summer, who knows. But anyways, gosh, I just love being out here. These chickens, I'll tell you what, these eggs have really gotten a lot better. I've noticed the yolks have turned a lot more orange since I've been letting them out every afternoon. I've been letting them out almost every afternoon for over a month now, and just all the bugs and all the greens and stuff that they get, and all the seeds and stuff, and that diverse diet that they have is what helps give them that extra nutrition and the minerals they need, and they have healthier eggs. But anyways, we got the sun going down here in just a minute, but we're gonna walk out here to the pasture real quick, guys, and I'll show you kind of an update and give you an update on the sheep that we're gonna have coming out here pretty soon as well. So we're out here in the big pasture, and as you can see, my dad bush hogged it the other day, but so far the pastures have been holding up really good. We've only had one rain in almost a month, and it's supposed to be dry this week. We may have a slight chance of rain later this week, but just having all of this out here and not having it graze down to the dirt and just letting it grow up, it holds a lot more moisture in the soil, and right now it's doing really good. We still have a ton of clover all over the place. I'm starting to notice a lot of honeybees, which is kind of neat to see because you just don't see as many honeybees these days. But there's plenty of them out here, and I'm thankful for that. But anyways, I reached out to a farmer in Tennessee, and he has some registered line of St. Croix sheep, and he's got some mixed breeds that he sells. And that's somebody that I'm possibly interested in getting some from. And super nice people, down to earth, very professional. And the goal is to get a deck built this weekend. If we can get that deck built, then the next goal is going to be to get the electric netting. I'll probably go with Premier One. It seems to be the brand everybody goes with and swears by. If you have another option that you would like to recommend to me, I'll be happy to look at that as well. But it's kind of one of those deals where I'm getting a deck built. Me and my dad, we're going to build our deck this weekend. And then I've got to buy the fencing just enough right now to be able to rotationally graze, maybe 4 to 5 sheep just to get started. And then, of course, your minerals and maybe some alfalfa pellets just to train them with the bucket feed to come to that bucket. That way it's easier to rotationally graze them. But, things are still going according to plan, I guess you could say. But I wanted to make this video today just to give you an update on where I'm at. I'm still trying to get sheep out here. My goal is to get them out here this summer. It might be a little bit sooner. I hope it is. But, this drought that's coming up, it's got me a little concerned. If I had a lot of sheep out here, it would have me really concerned. As far as lining up, possibly having to have hay stockpiled just in case. But I'm not going to have that many. And like I said, I have 5 acres. We have 5 acres of pasture with beautiful trees for shade. So they'll have plenty to eat on. As long as we don't have a really bad drought this year, I'm not really worried about it. But I was want to ask you guys, if you're watching this, if you have cattle, whether it's, cattle or sheep or goats, and you've been through droughts in the past and depending on what type of program you run, how do y'all get through it? Do y'all just stockpile a bunch of hay every year just in case for that? Or do you rotationally graze them, a lot more often? That's probably what I would end up doing, is not letting them graze on an area as long and then rotationally grazing them, every 2 days or so instead of every 3 to 5 days like I'm wanting to do. But that could be one way. But in the video that I posted the other day, I was talking about Joel Salatin and regenerative farming and rotationally grazing and how it puts organic matter back into your soil, and you're really building up that microbiology in your soil, and how that helps keep moisture in the ground. It doesn't get tilled up, it doesn't dry out as quick, and it's able to hold a lot more moisture. And I forgot the numbers he told, but it was astronomical how many thousands of gallons of water just a tiny parcel of organic matter in the soil can hold. So that was pretty fascinating. But anyways, guys, I'm just going to enjoy this sunset. I enjoyed letting the chickens out. Like I said, comment on the video if you have any ideas for how you would deal with the drought, how often you would rotationally graze your sheep, and let me know. But anyways, guys, appreciate you being here today. I just wanted to give you a quick update, but take care and God bless.